And the gist of the message, because I didn't write anything out to say in a haughty voice, is, we wish you all, we hope that you've all done well, and that this message reaches you. The council, in its magnanimous graciousness, has decided that you all may join us. I don't think it's got in refuge on the banks of the Doral Lake. There are a number of stipulations, but you are all certainly welcome to take refuge beneath the boughs of the graciousness of the Guardian Council, and blah 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 blah. And like once it ends, the deer sort of like startles a little bit, and like immediately flees out of there. Like it was very confused as to why it was where it was, and it gets away.
I'm gonna look at Purnell and just say,
yeah.
How do you say "get fucked" in Old Elvish?
Indil says it.
There's a moment.
He didn't hear you. He didn't hear you. He didn't hear you. That's what he says.
But 2 seconds later, slightly same words, slightly different pronunciation.
Yeah. Actually, his pronunciation of that particular phrase is pretty spot on.
Pretty, but just tiny.
Wiria looks at Purnell and asks what was being said, because she doesn't understand any of it, because she doesn't even understand Elvish.
The council hath graciously given us permission to join them.
Permission?
Hey, fuck those guys.
Yeah. Saying that the refugees need permission to join
just like nodding slightly at Aiden, just doing one of these again.
Yes, actually, Aiden, I don't normally feel that way, but yes.
Leah, who has not met these people, is just completely dumbfounded out of like, that is not a thing you need permission for. What is wrong with these people?
Purnell's having that moment of, oh god, I kissed ass to them before. Why the fuck did I do this? This is terrible. I hate these people.
Real quick and be like, all right, how did you say that again in Old Elvish?
Next time we meet them.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell him right now.
Holy shit.
I'm on board for this. I'm on board for this.
So
I need this to happen.
Wiria laughing. She's just delighted at that idea.
Please.
It seems like...
Does Indil know exactly? Does you know exactly which one sent that message? Because direct reply is possible.
I just direct it to
one of them.
One of them.
He thinks for a moment.
Who should I direct this to?
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell them it's from you?
You know. He's just there's a moment.
Oh,
this is sort of like one of those moments in a Mass Effect game where you have to make a significant choice that changes the course of the game.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Paragon or Renegade.
yes. Please relay the following message. And then he very
to make sure you can pronounce it correctly.
Pronounces the word. Looks over at Purnell, sort of like checks in with you.
Some of those she just slightly.
Yeah. Okay.
He
corrects it. Yeah. He corrects it, and then
practiced it a few times before.
Yeah. But yeah, it was
best use of sending ever.
Yeah.
Right?
It wasn't Sumnus. But it was another one of the council members. I don't think I wrote names for all of them. But yes, you can.
Yeah,
You've met them,
I've met them, so
and so you know who it is, and you can send a message back.
yes, I am doing that.
Okay. All right. So you cast the spell.
Indil says goodbye.
And in Old Elvish, you say the equivalent of Indil says get wrecked. That's 4 words. And that's all that you send.
Yeah.
You are the worst.
And there's just a pause. And just like you don't understand the word back, but it's just like you can hear and sense from the actual spell, because even though you don't understand the language, you get
Great
the
offense.
sensation. Not just like
gasps in Old Elvish. That's the kind of thing.
Remember
And-
me?
because they recognize who you are, because that's part of the spell.
They probably recognize the tone too.
And it's
It's like, wait, why the hell do you know what that we sent you a message in the first place?
it is exactly that. Like it is
Oh, hi, kitty.
lay gasp.
Lega.
What? And that's it. That's the only response.
I was just like laughing.